Hannah took another sip and scanned the garden again. Eva was still charging around after Bryn in a game of hide-and-seek that he seemed to be winning. Peals of laughter and high-pitched squeals from the squeaky toy floated on the air. Just as well we've no immediate neighbours to disturb, she thought. Rhys busied himself at the barbecue, deftly wielding a pair of tongs, humming softly to himself. So much had happened since Cicely and her daughter's kidnapping 2 years earlier. By some miracle, Eva had emerged remarkably unscathed, and as her 5th birthday approached, she was growing into a chirpy and inquisitive little girl. She seemed happy in their new home, an old stone cottage in the little village of Abergaron, slightly set back from the North Wales coast, and had settled in well at the school she had been attending for the past few months. But for Hannah, it hadn't been so easy, and she still bore the scars of her Sicilian husband's betrayal and deceit. What hurt the most was the apparent ease with which he had shunned both his wife and daughter in favour of the noxious family business. But at least that was all behind her now, and Luciano was paying the price, a 14-year jail sentence in Palermo's Pagliarelli maximum security prison. Trying to dismiss her feeling of foreboding, Hannah reminded herself she had much to be thankful for. Eva no longer asked about Luciano and her Sicilian grandparents, and had accepted Rhys without too many questions. Hannah's own relationship with Rhys was warm and loving, a bond that had developed naturally, without any great effort on either part. "Okay, folks, grub up," came a shout from across the garden, startling Hannah from her reverie. "Oh, heck, I've not set the table," she cried, jumping up. "No rush. I'll give you a hand," said Rhys, coming toward her, heading for the kitchen. Raising her voice, Hannah yelled, "Eva, food's ready. Stop fooling around with Bryn and come and get something to eat." A muffled cry of, "Coming!" could be heard from behind the fuchsia hedge, and a tousled and breathless Eva appeared, grinning, her face smudged with dirt. "Eccomi." Hannah frowned. Eva rarely resorted to Italian these days, but some words and phrases still came out naturally in that language. The same thing happened to her from time to time. She couldn't very well criticize her daughter for something that she too was guilty of. Instead, Eva's comical appearance made her chuckle. "Go and wash your face and hands first. You look a right mess." "Okay," said Eva grudgingly, dragging her feet towards the back door. "Hey, watch where you're going!" Rhys cried, jerking sideways to avoid her as he emerged from the kitchen clutching glasses and a bottle of chilled white wine. Eva giggled and ran off to the bathroom. Hannah followed Eva into the cottage, quickly collecting cutlery and plates, the bowl of mixed salad she'd prepared earlier, and a fresh ciabatta bought from the local deli. Loading everything onto a tray, she stepped out into the garden again, just as her mobile phone started to ring. Rhys rushed over and took the tray from her. Hannah fished the phone out of the pocket of her shorts and looked at the screen. "Is your sister?" she said before responding. "Hannah, it's me, Kerry." "Hi, what's up? Is everything okay?" "Something's happened. I thought you should know straight away." Kerry's voice trailed off. Hannah was worried by her friend's serious tone. "What is it? Are you and Sergio okay?" "Yes, we're fine. It's not about us. I don't quite know how to tell you this. It's Luciano. He's been released from prison." Chapter 2. Released? But how's that possible? Hannah sank into the nearest chair. The day suddenly darkened, the sun disappearing behind a cloud. A chill spread through her body, as if the blood flowing through her veins was turning to ice. Sergio heard about it from one of his sources. That's all we know at the moment. We don't have any more details. Hannah felt dizzy, her head pounding as she tried to take in the devastating news. I just don't believe it. Christ, he's only served, what, not even a couple of years of a 14-year sentence. What could have happened to quash that? Surely it must be a mistake. probably some...
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.